Welcome to the Automated Daily Space News Edition, the podcast created by generative AI. I'm Trent Teller, and today we start with a strange possibility from the early universe, an object that looks star-like in size, but may actually shine because a giant black hole is buried inside it. It is August 18th, 2026, and across the last 24 hours space news has ranged from cosmic dawn to station maintenance in low Earth orbit, with a few skywatching highlights for tonight as well. This episode is brought to you by SurveyMonkey. Don't just know what happened, know why. SurveyMonkey can help you unlock insights by combining feedback with operational data to get vital context. Find the link in the episode notes. Our top story is a web discovery that may point to a new category of cosmic object. Astronomers studying a distant source called MOTHRA say it may be a so-called black hole star seen just about 660 million years after the Big Bang. Instead of being powered mainly by nuclear fusion, the object appears to be lit by matter falling into a massive black hole, with that light filtered through a dense envelope of hydrogen gas. If that interpretation holds up, it could help explain how supermassive black holes appeared so quickly in the early universe, and may also shed light on some of Webb's mysterious little red dots. A very different kind of astronomy story comes from Chile, where the MOTHRA telescope array has delivered detailed views of the Helix Nebula. Using a large number of telephoto lenses rather than one giant mirror, the system spotted at least 22 compact bow shocks in the nebula's outer regions. These arc-shaped structures show clumps of material from a dying sun-like star colliding with the surrounding medium, giving astronomers a clearer picture of how stellar debris is eventually mixed back into the galaxy. There is also fresh progress on two long-running questions about how stars shape their environments. A new composite view of the Tarantula Nebula, built from Chandra, Hubble, Webb, and Spitzer data, suggests that some of the missing energy in the region is not showing up as X-rays because it is being spent mechanically, stirring and shredding the gas instead. And the Einstein Probe has captured the opening shock breakout from a supernova, the brief moment when the blast wave first reaches the star's surface and lets light escape. Together, those results offer a timely reminder that stellar death is both a violent event and a major engine of recycling in the cosmos. Closer to home, NASA astronaut Anil Menon and ESA astronaut Sophie Adenauer are preparing for U.S. Spacewalk 97 outside the International Space Station. Their main task is to replace a space-to-ground antenna used for high-speed communications with Mission Control in Houston. It may sound routine, but that is exactly the point. Keeping a crude orbital laboratory working year after year depends on careful maintenance, and this spacewalk is a good example of the quiet, essential engineering behind human spaceflight. On the launch front, China has successfully carried out a remote sensing mission from Taiwan using a Long March 2C rocket. The payload is described as an application or Earth observation mission, adding to the country's steadily expanding orbital monitoring capability. These launches rarely get the same attention as crewed missions, but they matter because Earth observation satellites support weather tracking, agriculture, disaster response, and broader environmental monitoring. Mars also gets a brief place in today's roundup. Fresh August footage from NASA's Perseverance rover is giving the public a new surface-level view from Jezero Crater, where the rover continues its long scientific campaign. The underlying mission has not changed, but these visual updates are useful because they keep the exploration tangible. Perseverance is still there, still moving, and still collecting samples that may one day help answer whether ancient Mars once hosted microbial life. And finally, a few things to watch from Earth on this August 18 evening. After sunset, look low in the western sky and you should be able to spot bright Venus near a thin crescent moon, an easy naked eye pairing, and a nice photo opportunity. Looking a bit further ahead, NASA is building public coverage around an upcoming total solar eclipse and other August sky events, while community outreach tied to the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope shows how the next generation of observatories is already entering public conversation. So today's space news is not only about what scientists and astronauts are doing, but also about what you can step outside and see for yourself. Thanks to our sponsor, CrispCall. CrispCall provides agentic cloud telephony for modern businesses. Find the link in the episode notes. That's your space news roundup for August 18, 2026. From possible black hole stars to orbital maintenance and tonight's Venus-Moon pairing, it's been a busy day across the sky. I'm Trent Teller, and this has been the Automated Daily Space News Edition. Thanks for listening.